So we've got another weird handheld to look at today. It is this. It released today at Repco. It's the Repco Bathurst portable race car handheld system. It says it's got 620 games, but I definitely don't believe that. I haven't opened this yet, but from that it looks like it is shaped like some sort of weird car with tiny wheels. On the back it's got brake in the race action, safety car out, fill that hole with some nostalgic game time on this race car shaped handheld game. Featuring over 600 games, there will be something to scratch any itch while the tow truck pulls the cars from the kiddie litter. A built-in rechargeable battery means it's ready to go as soon as the overzealous rookie takes a corner too fast on slicks during a sudden shower. So just in case you don't know, the Bathurst is the Bathurst 1000 supercars race that is happening in about a week and a half from when I'm recording this. So it's like one of Australia's biggest motoring events. And Repco is the major sponsor for the event, so currently Repco has tons of merch out for them. This thing costs I think $39. Yeah, so let's have a look, because I don't expect this to be very good. Also, I expect it to be basically the same as this. A few years ago I made a video about this which came from Australia Post, and it's just got like a bunch of old dodgy NES ROMs and ROM hacks and stuff on it. It's got the same sort of battery, it's a Nokia battery, the good old BL5C, that's what this takes as well. So it comes with a micro USB cable and the actual device. It's in the bag. So I'll have a look at the top first. It looks like it is the exact same thing as this. It's got like the same, oh, they're in a different order. Oh no, there's the switch. Okay, so similar. So what do we got here? It's got the Bathurst logo, Repco logo. There's tiny, out of proportion little wheels. The power switch, headphone jack. Actually, on this one, the headphone jack actually doubled as a video out, so you could connect it to a TV. It'd be interesting to see if this one does that, and it just hasn't been advertised. Yeah, it kind of vaguely looks like a car. But anyway, this is the actual device. So it's got 4 face buttons like the other one, start, select. I'm guessing that's probably the home button or menu button or something. That's probably the volume wheel. Yeah, we'll take off the protective plastic thing on the screen. That's always good, isn't it? And pretty squishy feeling control pad. Now, where does the battery go? Okay, so the roof comes off. Hopefully this is charged. And hopefully this is going to be able to see on the camera well enough without all the reflections, and if it's going to focus. Oh, there we go, we've got Chinese or English. Okay, yeah, so it looks like it's basically the same as the other device where it's got a bunch of dodgy ROMs on it. I'm going to turn this down. So we've got Zippy Race, Road Blast, Firebird, Excite Bike. I wonder if that's the real Excite Bike. Colliding, Astro Fang, Super Mac, Seething, Super Mario Bros. Okay, that resets it. How do we go to the next page? It's probably going to be like the same 20 games just repeated over and over again with different titles. Vindicators. What else is here? Contra 24-in-1. Excite Mario Bros. Yeah, it's just like the same sort of things with different names. And on the other device it had some really weird ROM hacks on it. It's probably that sort of thing on here as well. Like, what is Hot Blood Basketball supposed to be? River City Brawl. But let's go back to the first page and see if it is the proper Super Mario Bros. And it is. That's surprising. How does that play? The sound effects seem a little off. Missed it. It seems to be running a little bit slow. Like, maybe it's the 50 Hz version? Yeah, it's not quite right. Okay, let's try something else like the Excite Bike. Is that the real thing? Yeah. It's a very low quality LCD, it's kind of hard to see. But at least it's got some actual games on it. Hopefully the camera can see that reasonably well, because I definitely can't. Oops. Well, that's definitely Excite Bike. Okay, I'll pause the recording and see if there's anything really weird on here. Okay, so I was having a look. I'd definitely say it's better than the other device that I did a video on a few years ago. It has some actual NES games on there, as we saw, like with Mario Bros and Excite Bike. It has a bunch of others, but as I was messing around with this, I found the video cable that the other device came with. And so that's a 2.5mm headphone jack sort of plug on there, and just the video and audio coming out of it. And it actually works on here. So what I will do is connect this up to my video capture device, and we'll get some direct feed video from that instead of having to try and get it on camera. That'll work out a lot better. Okay, so I have it now connected up to my RetroTink video capture device, and just so we can start with something familiar, we'll go back to Super Mario Bros. And I was having another look at that other device that I've made a video about, and I don't think that one has Mario on it at all, so this system is definitely better than that one. Because it's like got some games on it you might actually want to play, like this, and a bunch of other NES games. And so now that I can play it with actually seeing the screen properly on the TV, this does play perfectly fine. I think it's just a little bit slow, because it might be the 50Hz version. And also it's only mono audio, so the sound effects are a bit off, and music. Yeah, it plays perfectly fine. It kind of looks strange, but for a device that's only $39, it's pretty good. So there's that. And I was looking through the game list here. It doesn't have anything really weird on it like that other device does, but there is something kind of strange that I found. Like Excite Mario Bros. It's got a bunch of ROM hacks on this thing, so it says they're for SMB hack contest, so someone obviously made this for some sort of ROM hack thing. So you start off here, and then there's the Excite bike, like, just bouncing around. And there's like, was that Samus coming out of the thing just there? And it's got not the right sprite for the mushroom. And I think Kirby coming out of the water just there. Let's try that again, because I wasn't expecting to die. Yeah, there's Kirby just flying around. Oops. Okay, let's just not do that. Jump over here. And there's some Pikachus. Which, at the time when I tried this on the screen before, I didn't notice they were Pikachus because the screen is kind of hard to see. Stars I'm gonna miss. Come on. Go this way then. There's another mushroom. Another Pikachu. The Pikachu doesn't seem to hurt me. Oh no, straight into the water. Okay, that's enough of that one. This Mario 6 and Mario 9, they are just ROM hacks of some other weird thing. So, is this like DuckTales or something? Don't know what this is. But they've hacked Mario into it for some reason. So, for games that you might actually want to play, it has some things on here, like it's got Snow Bros. Kinda think Snow Bros is fun. Not doing very good here, but you know what Snow Bros is like. And it's got Bubble Bubble. Bubble Bubble Part 2, whatever that is. And a lot of the ROMs have that touchgameplayer.com on them, so I'm guessing that's where a lot of these ROM hacks have come from. So... Bubble Bubble is usually pretty fun. When I don't hit the enemy like that. So yeah, I think everyone probably knows that game. So being a race car shaped device, it's got a lot of vehicle based games on it. Like, this one here must be an actual game because it's got Tengen on it. I haven't heard of this game before though. So it's got a lot of like old weird shooting games. And old weird racing games. Kind of like this. Have a look at another one. So it's got Mac Rider, which was a proper NES game. It's a motorbike one. This game might actually be half decent. It's not just some dodgy ROM hack thing. Except for crashing like that. Something came up behind me, I think. I don't think I've ever played this before. Okay, so you've got a rear view mirror behind you. You have to watch out for stuff coming behind. Oh, and I can shoot. Okay, I don't like that very much. So it's got the Mario Bros, not Super Mario Bros. This old thing. Which, I don't like this game very much. Just get the physics are so different to Super Mario Bros. But yeah, it's got that if you like it. It has a bunch of games with Mario in them, like those two and Mario Runner, but they're just fake titles. Like that there is Balloon Fight, and then I'm not sure what those other ones were supposed to be. But then if you go over a few pages, it has actual Balloon Fight, which I like this game. Especially Balloon Trip. So, if you like NES games and can be bothered with sifting through all the junk to find something you want to play, I'd say this device is actually pretty good for what it is at $39. Because that other device I made a video about a few years ago, that was just kind of all full of junk, nothing you would actually want to play, but this has some like decent NES games on it. And I think there might be some other things that aren't NES games, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Like there was something that I think was an Atari game of some sort. I'll see if I can find it again. But yeah, it was this one here, Super Sprint. I'm not sure what system this would have been on, because it says Atari. I'm not sure if it is an actual Atari game. But this one here seems to play alright. There's another game that looks very similar to it, and it controls terribly, and I think it's just some ROM hack. But this one here is fine. Except for when I crash. I'm guessing it's probably an Atari game. It doesn't sound like a NES game. But for such a primitive sort of thing, it's fine. If you want to play it for like a minute. Seeing as this is a car-shaped device, we'll finish the video on this game here. I don't know if this is a real game or if it's another weird ROM hack, seeing as it's got 96 on there, and from that title screen I'm guessing it is a ROM hack. It doesn't really look very good, but it plays alright. You've got this car, and you can shoot for some reason. Don't know if that was supposed to happen. Nitro. what's going on. Okay, I think that's probably enough. We'll go back to the camera. So for a cheap device, it's not too bad. It's kind of more of a novelty thing that you can play things on, but most of the games on it are kind of junk. The best game on there is definitely Super Mario Bros. At least this one has Mario on it, where that other one I did a video on ages ago didn't have Mario on it. And it's got some other decent NES games like Balloon Fight, and if you like Dr. Mario, it's got that on there. And so there are some things worth playing on here. It's not 100% junk like that other one was. But yeah, still, it's nothing like an actual proper game system. But for what it is, for $39 or whatever, you can definitely do worse. So hopefully that's been an interesting look at that. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.